Every year on Earth Day, we're supposed to reflect on all the ways we've made the planet worse.
It's gonna be one of those videos, isn't it? Welcome to PragerU. Somehow you've been living under a rock. PragerU is a quote-unquote university, you know it isn't, that spews out conservative propaganda. I mean, true facts that will shake liberals to their core. Just kidding, they're all bullshit. And one of the most famous things about this university, or not really university like I said, is that they are heavily bought out by a fracking company, bunch of basically oil companies. So you can't really take them very seriously when they talk about things like oil, because obviously you're going to be there for oil because they're sponsored by oil people. Makes sense? And this is the guy they choose to do all their videos because, yeah, like every day this guy comes out once a year to talk about why fossil fuels are actually great. I mean, I could cover like any one of these videos, to be honest. They're basically all the exact same. But the reason I chose this one is because he specifically mentions Earth Day.
Here on Earth Day, we're supposed to reflect on all the ways we've made the planet worse. But what if we try something different? What if we reflect on all the ways we've made the planet better?
So according to this lovely, lovely man here, every year on Earth Day, we apparently are celebrating not making our planet cleaner or celebrating the fact we live in a nice planet that's suitable for life. It's kind of rare in the universe, especially for intelligent life as we are. No, apparently every Earth Day celebrate how we suck and how we're messing with the planet. I think he missed the message there, was Alec. In case you're wondering, this guy is basically a shill for fossil fuels, and he say they're great. But also, yeah, they're great because they're giving me money, so I'm going to say they're great. It's one of those things. Like, I don't specifically like, let's say, I don't know, farting. Farting is a bad example. Stubbing my toe. However, if somebody is like, hey, here's $500 for you to say why you love stubbing your toe, I might do it. I probably won't because I hate stubbing my toe. But Alex Epstein, he has, basically doesn't care. Even his Wikipedia basically says that his thing, he just rejects the scientific consensus, meaning that he rejects science by facts, and that he's been paid by fossil fuels. Lovely. And Wikipedia is the best source of information. So anyway, in this 5-minute video, the first thing he says, like, when we brought someone from the past and showcase them the future, he will be like, wow, he's so impressed. And of course, that's because of fossil fuels, which, you know, maybe there's a very thin wire that connects them, but not really so much. It's helped, but it's not the main thing. What really helps is moving circles in the middle of your screen.
Air is so clean, our time traveler might say. Where I come from, we're breathing in smoke all day from the fire we need to burn in our furnaces and stoves.
I don't even need to explain how stupid that is. The air is cleaner way back than when, because one, these people weren't directly, unless they're forced to do it in a certain type of job, which those jobs suck for obvious reasons. That's why we have new types of work where you have actual labor unions, stuff like that. Because some factories you have to spray in smoke, but people in the regular houses have chimneys for the smoke to go up. They're not like breathing it in because they're idiots. And keep in mind, what did the world look like more back then? There was less cities. Well, there were cities. They're not giant skyscrapers or like things shooting out a bunch of smoke or than minor chimneys. So for the most part, we had a lot of air, clean air to breathe. I have no idea why this is even a point here. Just because one idiot back in the day was going way too close to his fireplace and didn't ventilate his house correctly, it doesn't mean that the air was not cleaner back then. In fact, it was cleaner back then. So all this really says at the beginning here is that that technologies advance, which doesn't really correlate with fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are just a part of the technology. So if this guy loves modern technology advancing cleanliness, then he should not like fossil fuels according to his logic he used, because we're having new technology that limits the use of that if it gets rid of it at all, which is cleaner and better working. It's a little more expensive right now, but we're working on getting it cheaper. But he's like, actually, it's the other way around. Like, his logic doesn't make any sense. So this guy basically, that's his whole point in this 5-minute video. He'll bring up like this technology to make things cleaner because of legislation and stuff like that makes it so things are forced to be clean, and that obviously correlates to the fact that we've been using oil. So now go out there and buy oil from oil companies who just so happen to give me money as well.
Los Angeles was once smog city. Now, its air is cleaner than it's been in decades.
Instead of replying to this myself, one of the top comments, by the way, all the top comments basically say this video is bullshit, in case you're wondering, from, I don't know, Indie Cinema, quoting this guy, 669 likes. He didn't mention that LA and London's air and water are cleaner than they've been in decades due to the government regulations that force the hand of companies to change their polluting products, which is true. He keeps on going, basically saying, this is cleaner now, this is cleaner now, this is better now, this is better now, which is going to happen with technology. But that doesn't mean that pollution is down. It just means that we've figured out how to do certain things. But because of certain things like global warming and obviously other things, showcase that this is not going to be the case for a very long time. So just because it's a good idea, we've been using it, doesn't mean that's always a good idea to have it. That's why we always update in advance. That's what the whole point of your idea of things getting better is, because we thought, let's make this better, let's get it cleaner. We're still trying to do that, and you're like, no, let's stop doing that because it's already the best it can possibly be. You don't want to be cleaner, asshole? You want everyone to get fucked because you're a jackass?
Made to feel bad for the impact that we have on land, on water, on plants, on animals. But
the regular person is not really meant to feel bad, because all in all, someone like me or Joe Schmo isn't really doing a whole lot for that footprint. We're mostly targeting the companies who are funding you, jackass, who are causing a giant footprint because of their greed. And in fact, they'll buy out people just to support them and do a bunch of other shitty things. Just look at BP's old oil spill. Stuff like that is kind of what we mostly have a problem with, because, like I said, one person can't do a whole lot, but a whole giant-ass corporation can.
To stop thinking about how to save the planet from human beings and resume thinking about how to improve the planet for human beings.
And yeah, that's Alex's closing point, is even though they essentially mean the same thing. Planet Earth is essentially... it's lived a lot longer than us, and it'll continue to outlive us if humanity doesn't get their shit together, because we're fucked if we have people like this guy walking around. The main thing is that when we save the Earth, we're trying to save what we have now. That's what we are. That's what the animals, the civilizations we have, all the knowledge we've attained. All that can be gone because selfish minority of people just want to keep basically hurting us by doing stuff that's just going to destroy certain elements, and that will kill, make animals go extinct, ruin cities, and all these other things. They just doesn't give a crap about, because, well, it doesn't make his pockets green. And that's really all there is to it. It seems that most people agree with me. This like-dislike ratio isn't good. It's about as bad as when somebody wants to say that a MonsterVerse movie isn't that good, because they really aren't. Here's another great comment I found by Greg Chung 9244. The moral is, just ignore all our problems and focus on the good things. Yeah, that's basically what he's saying. I just find the most insane part about this video is that it's 5 minutes long. I think this video I'm making is longer, but at the same time, this guy makes basically no points other than the one the comment basically said. Things got better, but now they might get worse. But hey, just ignore that and focus on the things that are good. That's quite literally the moral we get from here. Once again, conservatives aren't really good at actually making the world a better place. They except for the 1%. They like making the world a better place for them and them alone. Nobody else. And that is why I'm making this video against this guy. And basically, do your part. Like I said, it's basically on these corporations. Use your vote to basically make sure that we get these jackasses, just get their fucking ideology away, because it's just ruining everything around us. Do we really want us to die because some jackass is lining his pockets from a fracking company? No.
Earth Day. We're supposed to make the planet better. We try something different. Just to reflect on all the ways we've made the planet worse. Specifically, energy derived from fossil fuels. Oil, coal, and natural gas. But what if we try something different? Made the planet better. Impact on nature is too big. Go green by making a smaller one. Go green